Welcome to Having Words, I'm Josh, and this is a very special episode for two reasons. Firstly, we'll be having an entire episode about Love Island because we've just finished the most recent episode on Friday. This is being released the day after Friday on the Saturday. And secondly, because we've got 2, 3, I'd say 2.5 new guests on the show. We've got Dani, say hi Dani.
Hello.
Katie.
Hiya.
Ben, who's kind of listening in for a little bit.
Hello.
No. And then also actually we've Olive the dog from work. Ollie? Yeah, she's got a duck toy, so if you hear that noise, it's her duck toy throughout the recording. Now, guys, welcome everyone.
I'm not here, but...
Oh, Penny's here as well. Sorry, Penny's also here. Penny, sorry. It's good. New guest. Penny's been here a few times before. We've got a big group today, talking about just Love Island. How's everyone doing?
All good.
Very well, thanks.
Great, yeah.
All good, yeah? Penny?
Yeah, no complaints. I'm here still.
Now, before we begin, obviously, the fan base of Having Words don't know Katie, Dani, and Ben. You can join in with the questions if you want. Okay, so Dani and Katie, out of the two of you, because Penny is going to go last, which of you want to go first?
Kath, obviously.
I think Dani.
Okay, that means you guys have got to rock, paper, scissors it.
Alright.
Yeah, nice, alright.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Are we going in 3?
Is it just rock, paper, scissors or rock, paper, scissors like
No,
balloon
absolutely
fire?
not.
What?
Are we going 1, 2, 3?
I've never heard of that one before.
From friends?
Nah,
Go on.
no. Just normal.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 and reveal. 1, 2, reveal.
Why is this always
I think
so
go 1, 2,
difficult?
3 reveal.
Okay, ready?
We're sticking to the 3 main ones.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Water balloon!
Scissors, which we're gonna like just... What?
I treat that as a rock, so you'd beat Katie anyway, so that's alright. Okay, Dani, so you get to pick who goes first.
Kath.
Okay, I just had to double check. Okay, Kath, these are 5 rapid fire Love Island related questions for you. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, although they're rapid fire, they don't actually have to be rapid fire. Okay, you can take as long as you want.
Okay.
Okay, question number 1, Katie, you ready?
Yeah.
Who would you couple up with if you entered the villa right now?
Ovi for sure.
Oh my god, you were so sure on that.
Yeah.
Question number 2, which person do you think has exhausted their time in the villa? So we've just watched.
Do you know who's coming to my mind, which is annoying? No, I don't think it's fair to say it. Who's coming to my head is Maura, but I don't think that's fair to say that she's exhausted her time. I thought maybe Anna, I would say, because I think she frustrates me quite a lot at the times.
Okay, no, that's fair. Question number 3, out of all the islanders that are left, who do you think has a lot more to offer?
Ovi.
Ovi, you do? You wanted to think Ovi? You just
I
like
do.
Ovi.
I think he's just such a good personality.
No, I see that.
Yeah.
Question number 4, what has been your most favourite moment of the series so far? That's Olive the dog panting in the background.
A favourite moment?
Of the series so far, most memorable moment.
Most memorable moment or favourite moment?
Whichever.
Okay, well, most memorable moment, I would say for me, is just, it's kind of a serious one, but with Amy, who had kind of been, might be controversially so, but been frustrating me up until this point.
Yeah.
But then I was very impressed with her...
departure.
Yeah, with her departure, I felt like that's actually a fairly big thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like everyone could probably relate to that situation. So pretty strong way to head out of the villa. So I had a lot of respect for her for that. So that probably is my most... Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't know. That was a recent one that stuck in my head.
Good.
Maybe made me change my mind about her.
That's right, that's fine. And final question number 5. Which couple would you like to see win? Or which combination, which might not be a couple yet?
See, I'm very on and off with Amber. I'm not sure, but I just think Ovi's a really good all-round guy.
Fancy Ovi.
Yeah, so I don't know whether I would say... But I think it's his personality, though. That's what does it for me. And I feel maybe... Tommy and Molly are a good couple, but
guaranteed to win, yeah.
Yeah, and I do like Tommy. Well, but I do, like I say, I mean, maybe Ovi, I think, is a good one.
Yeah.
Curtis and Amy were a shocker. That didn't happen, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to stick with my Ovi.
I like to make... Yeah, okay.
Ben's making eyes in the corner.
Ben, the other distant member of this group, is Katie's boyfriend.
Same height as Ovi, though.
Yeah, good personalities. Personality for me.
There you go.
Doesn't say anything.
No.
Okay, Dani, your set of questions is exactly the same. Same question. No, they're about another show. They're about Stranger Things. Okay, 5 rapid fire questions. Dani, you ready?
Yeah.
Who would you couple up with if you entered the villa now?
I mean, awkward because you've already said him, but Ovi, and I will fight you for him.
I'll fight you back.
He is fit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that I would actually couple up with in there, but nah, Ovi.
Ovi, yeah. Which person do you think has exhausted their time in the villa?
Kind of feel like they're not great.
Really?
So, yeah, Curtis, I'm over.
I agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, just like
Yeah, definitely.
plateau. They haven't even reached their peak.
Yeah.
But they're already dropped. There's just like meh.
There's no big characters.
No,
Like,
but
like
I think
juicy
Ovi
characters.
is not being shown that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I would say Curtis has pissed me off
Mm-hmm.
this episode.
Yeah.
He's got too big for boots, so
Yeah.
I'm kicking him out. He's already had fun with Amy. Like
He has.
But it's
I
like
don't think he's in there for the right reasons. So I'm voting Curtis off.
But there's been no, you know, like 2 years ago there was like Wes and Josh,
Yeah,
and then
no
last year there
bromance.
was Jack and Doctor, can't remember his name.
Alex.
There's not been
Wes
that
and Josh.
combination.
Wes and Josh last year.
They're not 2 years ago.
No,
Yeah,
all the
last
same,
year.
all the same. No, last
Oh,
year was a
who
good
was 2 years ago?
I
Who
don't
was
know.
one?
Cam and Chris.
Ken and Chris.
Chris and
yeah.
Ken, yes.
They were brilliant.
Yeah, see, there's just not been that.
Again, I
those
hated
people.
Chris to begin with, and he really warmed on me.
Same. Yeah, I feel like if Anton maybe was given more airtime, he might be a bit like the Chris of this year. But I just
Yeah.
feel they've been very particular with what they've chosen to view. It's all been a lot more serious,
Yeah.
which is, you know, still great viewing at times. But
It's a not rapid fire.
That's what happens.
I'm just saying. Yeah, back to the question.
Don't worry, we'll move on with question number 3. Danny, out of all the islanders that have left, who do you think had a lot more to offer?
I actually would like to have seen Joe. I felt bad that I voted Joe out.
Was he the first one out?
oh yes,
Really
Joe,
early on,
oh,
but I
the
actually
sandwich
think-
guy.
But I think the one mini mistake he did got blown away off.
Fair
And I
enough.
actually think
Yeah.
Joe would have made more fun. To
Yeah. Do you know who I would have said would have exhausted their
That was my
time?
question.
I'm so sorry, I've got one to say. It has come to me, but she's left now. I always thought Lucy had exhausted her time. Again,
Oh,
might be
yeah.
controversial.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was
see.
pleased
No,
she's
she's
left.
out. So
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, back to you.
Question number 4, Danny. What has been your most favourite moment in the series so far?
I feel like when it ends, I'll be very happy.
So
That'll be
it
my
hasn't happened.
favourite. I think when Amber walked in, I was like, shit. That was quite stressful to watch.
Amber.
Yeah, when Michael recoupled.
Oh
That was
my
quite.
god,
I
that
actually
was,
was like, shit, that's bad.
that was intense.
But then obviously,
Juicy moment.
I
Amber.
think Amber.
And final question number 5. Which couple would you like to see win?
None of them.
Really?
Honestly, I don't believe any of them. I know I believe Tommy and Molly, but I'm bored
Yeah.
of them. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm out. Tap out. I can't wait for it to be over.
Interesting.
I'm so invested.
Yeah.
I need to see the end.
Yeah.
But their producers are gonna have to pull something out of the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Those
see.
producers struggling.
Still got how much longer?
17 days.
17 days. A lot can happen.
That's 17 hours.
Which I'm going to watch.
Yeah, I am going to watch it.
Same
Okay.
half the life.
And Penny, 5 rapid fire questions. You've heard them twice now. Should have the answers
Don't
down
say Ovi.
quick. Don't say Ovi. You ready?
Yeah.
You've done this before. You know exactly what to expect. Question number 1. Who would you couple up with if you entered the villa now?
Controversial. I'm not a fan of Ovi.
Why not?
Not in that way. I think he's a great guy and I love his character, but like, I don't think he's all that. But I think there isn't anyone I would go for, but if I had to, it would probably be Tommy, just because of the way he treats Molly.
Fair. That's a fair one.
Like the way he's been in his couple
She's
is
disagreeing
what.
with you.
Do you think he's real in how he treats Molly? Do you think he would
don't
maintain
know.
that?
I don't know, but also at the same time,
Interesting.
I'm not
You're right,
attracted
lead.
to his intelligence level.
Yeah.
I think
Fair.
also Anton I would give it a shot, but not how he was in the beginning. How he's been like a bit of a gay best friend to everyone, and apparently
Yeah.
I'm attracted to that.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Which person do you think has exhausted their time in the villa?
Again, I'm not a fan of Anna. I don't like the way she reacts to conflict, where
Yeah.
she gets very aggy and all that. She just annoys me.
Also, she's 29.
29. I mean, yeah.
Not acting like it at all.
No.
Question number 3. Out of all the islanders that have left, who do you think has a lot more to offer?
Who's left?
Yeah, I know. All bygones.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, yeah.
Joe's
Who
a
has
good one.
left? Joe's alright.
What about Sharif in the beginning?
I didn't like him.
If you say Arabella, I would cry.
Yeah, I really liked Arabella. Okay. I don't know who else is left.
Every week. So
I can't
many
even
people.
remember.
Marvin just left. But he was
Well, we just said
boring.
there was George that Ellie was coupled up with. Lucy
yeah.
was coupled up with.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah, George didn't do anything.
Can't even remember.
Oh, yeah, George. Monotone George.
There was Elma.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked Elma. Elma was nice.
Yeah, she-
I liked Elma.
Wait, who was
Essex
that? Oh
girl.
yeah, she was the other
She
one.
was really nice, yeah. And she stood up to Maura.
She did actually, yeah, because they went in together.
Oh yeah.
Elma was a good one.
Yeah, I definitely. I think I would say Elma,
Yeah.
just because she had the balls to stand up to Maura, which no one else has
And
done.
she was
so.
sweet.
Yeah.
And she was sweet. She was nice. I think she did have a bit more to show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't-
Can I just say one thing on Elma?
Which
No, on
can?
Maura, sorry. Do we not feel... Does anyone else noticed how she's such best friends with Lucy? It's something that's played on my mind. But she also, when she had that private chat with Lucy on the terrace that time, where Lucy said never say never about Tommy,
Yeah.
Maura went straight downstairs and
True.
also elaborated slightly on what was said, and told all the other girls, which caused all this, like, you know, kerfuffle.
Yeah.
I just want to say that that's been bothering me, that she's like, Lucy's my best friend in here and all of this.
She loves gossip.
But, yeah, but it's like, but Lucy has no idea she did that. And I
Yeah.
just think that's a two-faced friend, I'd say.
And now Lucy's left. And
I think she likes causing drama in other people's relationships so that
Yeah.
hers looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic Maura.
Yeah.
Penny, question number 4. What has been your most favourite moment of the series so far?
My mind's got a blank. This is terrible.
There's been a lot of memorable moments in this series so far.
It's a tricky question.
It is a
Yeah, it
tricky
is.
question. Lots have happened, but you can't really think of them.
I mean, awkward moment was when they were doing the dancing to no music,
Oh, yeah.
which we assume there was music.
Yeah.
They always boogie to no music in those slow-mos,
Yeah,
apparently.
Craig
Yeah.
David.
Oh,
he was
no.
actually probably not even on the deck.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
probably wasn't even there.
So weird.
I thought it was very funny when Amber got Michael's heart racing
Yeah.
that's
in
good.
the
That was a
dancing
good
thing. That
moment.
was funny. All the little moments like that I enjoyed. To be
Yeah.
fair.
There was a little moment last night that Ben actually enjoyed. I don't know if he'll speak up about it, but there was a bit where the voiceover guy said something about letting loose on the tortoise, the camera.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the
Ben was in hysterics.
He's quite
And
good.
rarely watches, actually, tunes in, but you were in hysterics about that one, weren't you?
To be fair, I think he is very funny. The narrator
Yeah.
guy.
I think he is.
He is. Cringy
He's
at times, but very
yeah,
funny
he's
otherwise.
very funny.
Penny, fun question. Which couple would you like to see win?
I'll be honest, I'm still thinking that Amber and Michael are going to get back together. And I don't know whether I'd want to see them win, but I'd want to see them together.
Do you think that would be such a juicy episode
it
if
would.
they did?
Yeah, but I think it's just a pride thing for him by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he might stick it out till the real world and then go to Amber?
I don't know. I think it genuinely by this point it is like, and I made this choice, so I'm going to stick with it.
Sorry, I had a bit of
Ollie
a
just in the
dog
background.
issue.
Danny, do you like Amber and Michael to get back together? Or do you think his love with, is it Jordan?
Jordan.
No,
Jordan. Do you think
Jordan.
that's legitimate or
No,
not?
I don't. I feel really bad for Jordan because clearly she likes him, but I feel like he doesn't like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we've just seen in this episode.
Yeah, it's quite cringe.
Yes.
I actually think he recoupled with her because he thought Amber was going to recouple with someone, and then
Yeah.
he saw that she hadn't and was like, "Shit, I've already done it. I've got to roll with it."
I've got it, yeah.
And then he's decided to. I know Amber's really tricky and annoying, but I think he decided to pick on all her bad points
Yeah.
to make himself justified
Yeah.
in what he did.
Wait,
Yeah.
that one's Joanna. Jordan.
No,
Joanna, yeah.
Jordan.
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 I quite like
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah. So I don't know. I actually quite like Amber. I go through phases. I think she's very mature, but I
Yeah.
think she's actually really wise in some
Yeah.
ways.
I mean, we've seen it in this episode
Yeah.
as well. She's quite intelligent.
To be fair, I think once you see that all her little immaturities are actually a defence mechanism,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can kind of get around it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. But Michael just I'm not sure about him.
No.
I think she can do better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think at this point anything can break Tommy and Molly May?
I think that when the lie detector, or like one of the weird challenges,
Yeah.
The
where they
difficult
release, you know, when they
I'm waiting
release the
for-
footage of them
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
that could be tricky.
Yeah.
I still feel I just can't necessarily currently see them lasting long in the real world.
No.
I
No,
don't
they're
know
in
what
that
it
weird
is.
sickly
Yeah.
honeymoon phase, aren't they?
And everything's very fast. I mean, I don't know. I know some things move quickly, but
Yeah.
it's all very. I think Tommy's just so intense that I'm not used to seeing in guys.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why I'm thinking.
It's
oh,
his first
can't-
love as well.
Yeah.
At first, like,
True.
it is like he's really young.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. It's a very good social experiment.
It is, yeah. That we're all viewing and watching every
going along
evening.
with.
Do we think Anton's comment a few weeks ago about Molly May not giving it her all to be truthful or not? Do we think maybe Molly
I
May
didn't
is not
get
as
that.
invested?
No, I actually do think she is. I
Do you
don't
think she
get
is?
that.
She is,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
don't
do.
know where
I
that came from.
don't think it's as much as Tommy is personally,
Well,
but I
he's
do
fallen
think she
first.
is.
Tommy's fallen first.
Yeah.
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 But I do feel she is in her. I mean, the thing is, they're both so young. She's so young. She's the youngest, isn't
She's
there?
20, isn't she? They're both 20.
Are they both 20? She might even be 19.
No,
She's 20.
That's crazy.
But,
God, if she's 19, she looks a real old.
I mean,
She's not 19.
something in the water in those Love Islands.
No.
And Jordan and Anna, what do we think of those two?
Thing is, I don't have a problem with Anna. I just think she's not been brought up properly.
Yeah.
She's really immature.
Yeah.
And she's older than me, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I actually do quite like her. I don't know why I have. I don't mind her, but she's just handles shit really badly.
Yeah.
I do quite like them. I think she just needs to like step back for a minute and think about what she does before she does it.
But she won't.
I know.
I think that Ovi would have been quite good for her.
I did.
Yeah.
But then
And the attraction was initially there, but obviously Jordan just swooped her away.
Swooped back in.
I think Ovi would have been better for her than Jordan it will be, I reckon. I think she'll get tired of her.
Ovi would be annoyed with her.
Yeah, but I think Jordan will, because Jordan's a lot younger as well.
Yeah.
I think he'll get... Whereas Ovi might have kind of been a bit more tolerant but tried to like really help her kind of grow up a bit, whereas I think Jordan will just be kind of bin it off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He might be that love that she goes through and it's a massive heartbreak, and then she finds the person she's supposed to be with, which turns out to be Ovi, maybe.
What did you guys think of in today's episode where she was trying to find the information out from Jordan about what happened when they went to the supermarket, and he was kind of she got like but she was kind of almost manipulating it, just being like, what actually happened.
She's very like
whereas he was just protecting his boy. He wasn't keeping it from her specifically.
Yeah, but she's like that. She's very like manipulative.
But that's the immaturity as well.
Yeah.
Being like, so you're just going to tell me some things. It's like, it's just
How
that
do you
was
care?
out of nothing, that situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm annoyed at the producers for that.
Yeah.
I feel like this year has not been as good.
Yeah.
The producers is just like scraping by.
Yeah,
Do you think
scrabbling
what's
for
awkward
drama.
is my PT's the wife of one of the producers.
Really?
So I need to ask her what's going
that
on.
would be great.
Like how they're
exclusive intel.
feeling.
Yeah, but I feel like this year they're really scraping by.
Do you think maybe they're trying to control too many things this year?
I think obviously with what happened with RIP,
Yeah.
the two people that died,
Obviously that's going to affect the way
I
they
feel like they've had to
record.
really be careful and step back.
Yeah.
It
is noticeable, I think.
It's so noticeable. Even the people they've chosen were like a level down from last year. It's just all a bit like, we're all tepid, like we're going to be safe.
Yes.
It's a bit like, don't step on anyone's toes. And I think in the final episode, it's not going to be any couples to win.
Yeah.
No, that's what I think, yeah.
It's going to be a draw.
It'll be interesting if...
just fill it out between them.
I wonder if next year it will have quite the same hype before it. Maybe it will like next year, but then it's the same thing next year like it's been this year. I think it will start to fizzle. I feel like it would have had its time.
They might do something like Love Island on an island in the Caribbean rather than they might do something like they'll have to do something different.
Yeah.
I mean, they've now introduced Love Island into America now. Did you see the trailer for that?
The UK guy went in.
Did the UK guy go in?
I think so.
I saw that and it looked very, obviously Americanized, but it looked very cringy.
It's just like The Bachelor though.
Yeah, exactly. Now I want to move back to Molly May and Tommy and their relationship so far, and him asking her to be his girlfriend a few episodes ago.
I actually missed that.
Was that, you missed that?
Yeah, I missed it.
Katie, did you think that was too cringe, or was that kind of cute that he put the note of "Will you be my girlfriend" inside the teddy?
Ellie Belly.
Ellie Belly, for her to find.
I feel I would hate that. If Ben had asked me out like that, that would have been my utter worst nightmare.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of cute. I guess in that setting, that you've just got to think it's so intense. It's such an intense setting. It's all about love, feelings.
Yeah.
So I reckon that it probably is cute in that environment. I think, but then I don't know. Also, it would be quite cute. He just pulled her aside quietly and said, "Will you be my girl?" That would have been a really beautiful little moment. Yeah. But I think they're also extra, aren't they? I mean, they are extra people who are going into this. Their Instagrams are all, massively extra. All of this.
They're big personalities. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's never going to be a subtle thing. So I don't know. I mean, I did think, yes, of course, it's sweet, and he was obviously smitten. Smitten kitten. But I mean, for me, that would be my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I feel like, from my perspective, Tommy is very much still in like teenage relationship mindset.
But he's just 20.
So that exactly. But like because he hasn't had relationships, he's very much in that honeymoon teenage mindset with relationships.
Yeah.
And I think his version of I want to do a gesture to do it involves that rather than something a bit more sophisticated maybe.
Yeah.
And I think that's where that come from.
I think they are in a teenage relationship. They seems like they're in their first relationship, their first love relationship, which is nice to watch because it's like, everyone's doing that.
Yeah.
But it's just not a great view. I'm just disappointed this year.
Yeah.
It makes for sickly viewing.
It's good to know we are all disappointed from it, because I only watched last year's. I think, Penny, you watched a few years before as well. And we all agree that this year just isn't as engaging.
No.
Yeah.
It's just not, and I think they've done too much. Like, I think it's quite sickening, actually, with all the ads, and like they've got a makeup range that's crazy. Like, why are you bringing that into the world?
It's suffocating.
It's just too much. And maybe if they held back, people would have done it naturally rather than actually. Everyone needs to wear I Saw It First, and we're gonna. Also, can we talk about how bad Love Island is to the planet? We should get that out there.
Oh yeah,
they
true.
should not be showing people using face wipes.
Yeah.
Like, to teenagers that are watching this, they shouldn't be using that much glitter, and like if they should be using a biodegradable one, we don't know if they are. And they also shouldn't be bringing all this shit like products out to the market. Like, I Saw It First, like, fashion is like the world's biggest polluter.
Yeah.
And you're like making these sales through the show. It just
to literally the most influential demographic as well.
It's not giving the right message off at all.
Yeah.
So I think they've got so much responsibility to do that, and they're not actually. Maybe if they did that, it might be more. I don't know. They just need to think about it.
How do you think this season could have been made better, or how do you think they can recover it in the next 17 days? What do you think?
I don't know.
I actually think it would be interesting to see if there are no couple. I would like to see how it is. If the final's tomorrow, I'd like to actually watch that final.
That would be very interesting. Yeah.
Because it would be like, oh, Molly and Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be interesting.
Such an obvious win. But some people are saying, I saw something online saying that might it be that Molly, I mean, imagine this, but you know they do the stick or twist with the money.
Yeah.
Imagine if Molly's like, I'll take it all, thank you.
Do you imagine that?
And then goes.
She probably makes enough money in her.
She makes so much.
In her influential Instagram stuff anyway that she probably doesn't need it.
Yeah.
But I just think they can't put any more people in the villa because they've put so many people in.
So many different people, yeah.
Yeah, like they have put so many types of people in.
Yeah.
And nothing's worked.
No.
So then now Maura's gone for Curtis, of all people.
Yeah.
Because there's no one else.
I don't see that.
It's weird. It's so weird.
It is weird.
So, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what they can do to recover it unless they completely. I mean, the lie detector thing needs to happen.
Yeah.
And where they like show clips and stuff.
Oh, they always do the baby episode as well, don't they?
I don't like that episode.
Yeah,
really
it's
annoying.
really annoying.
It was
really
that was
annoying.
it's a funny one though when you've got some. I mean, this is what I mean. Like everyone was by that point all
Really
coupled
coupled.
up,
Yeah.
and it was really funny seeing the dynamic between the two of them. I mean, I watched the one 2 years ago as well with Liv and
that was
Chris.
so funny.
Oh, she was
and
brilliant.
Baby cashews. That was it.
Cashews, and they're such a brilliant dynamic.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel like I say, like Molly and Tommy, very sweet, but they're not in terms of. I mean, maybe it's selfish, but in terms of TV viewing, they're not that entertaining.
They're not a dynamic.
Tommy is
couple.
quite funny though.
He has his moments, yeah.
But I think he's funny because he's just not intelligent.
Yeah,
It's just like
It's not really with it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're going to struggle. I think that's why they're ending it earlier, because it's early, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think I read that it was ending early in 17
Because it would drag on too much.
It's just like, what, like, yeah.
Well, the whole fact they made that drama tonight is because obviously they're struggling for content.
Drama,
That was so caused by the producers. I mean, that's a ridiculous situation with the whole.
But also awkward for them if there is no content. Like, what do you do?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to pull some stuff out the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, they need. I don't know what's missing. I think it just must be the people they put in.
So did we not like Castor and Moore this year? Was it not as fun as the other years?
I thought the next episode was when they came back. I was literally on the edge of my seat.
I mean, so that episode, did you girls cry? Because I almost teared up when
I
Molly
did,
May
yeah.
came back.
Yeah, I did.
And she saw
you?
Tommy.
You told me you cried at Love Island the other day.
I did. I cried at Amy leaving because that was
snooze.
powerful.
It was
music
emotional,
over,
yeah.
Powerful music over that one though.
Snooze. I didn't cry at Molly. I just cried at actually it was Maura that cried. Maura was crying, and then somebody else was crying, and I didn't cry. I had a little
Yeah.
young love. I used to remember what that felt like.
Pull strings.
Yeah, I don't know. Tricky.
Now, obviously, the guy that left, was it last night, was Marvin? What did we think of Marvin?
I didn't have much of a opinion of him until like the last couple of episodes when I just thought he was trying too hard.
Yeah, he was not great with the ladies, so Marvin.
No, bless him. He tried.
Good at football.
Yeah. In the mini games.
Yeah. So I feel like quite a few of them have come in really quickly and then left really quickly. Like Bella and all these people have come in and then left.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if the producers are putting them in there to try and make it interesting, but they're kind of getting worse each time.
They are. They are.
The new girl's nice.
But the new guy is like, they knew he wouldn't match with anyone.
No.
Why are they putting him in there?
Find someone else.
It does sound like he's chucking him in there for like the entertainment purpose, because he is an entertaining character just by himself, and that like he wouldn't couple up with anyone.
Or whack an old person and like bring someone else back.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been better if if Bella and
They did do that.
Didn't we vote?
Yeah.
Didn't we vote a few weeks ago about bringing back an old Islander.
Did you? I think they should do that. That would be
They
so
did that last year,
good.
didn't they?
Who would you bring back?
No,
Well,
Yolande.
Joe, if he wants, but I don't think he'll want to go back.
Lucy's not there, so there's no
Yeah,
one.
and Yolande wouldn't go
Yeah,
back because
see.
Dani isn't there. She doesn't want to come
Bella wouldn't go back.
Bella wouldn't go back.
Oh,
But
Teresa, none of them would go
if
back
Yolande
in.
did go back, would she want to couple up with Dani
No, that's
after
the
everything
thing.
though? Like, I don't think she
No.
would anymore.
I mean, that was crazy. That.
But Dani's not in there anymore.
If he wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. No, she wouldn't.
No.
No.
Elma could be the only
Anton.
one who has potential to go back.
Yes. Yeah.
But apparently she fancies Jonah. It's all very incestuous, isn't it?
It's just all it just doesn't feel quite, like I said,
Doesn't flow.
settled. Yeah, it doesn't flow as much as last
Yeah.
year.
They just haven't nailed
I mean-
the people.
Yeah.
The mix of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we are still all gripped, but
And you'll get
it's not
someone at
as-
the end.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for my life to be back.
Yeah, exactly. An hour every single
Yeah.
night dedicated to this crappy TV show.
But if you don't watch it, you're out of the loop. So you
Exactly.
need to watch it.
I feel like I have to watch it because the next day Rebecca or you guys are going to
Yeah.
ask what happened in the episode.
Yeah.
And you are going to the Love Island experience.
And I'm going to the
Yeah.
thank you by the way, guys. Katie, Dani, and everyone else from work got me the Love Island experience, which I'm going on, which I think I've spoken to you on the podcast a few weeks ago,
Yeah, exactly.
a few days ago. So yeah, thank you again for that.
I'd be
you
really
guys.
pissed if you got me that for my birthday.
We can't wait.
All at the same time.
I can't wait to see your fire pit. No, your
The fire
selfie.
pit pictures.
Yeah.
That's going to be really interesting. to see
Selfie
what
in the
that-
video
what that's
diary.
like. So the mini games this year, obviously, I felt like last year they had a lot more impact over the lives and the relationships of the Love Island of the Islanders. I felt like
yes.
last year.
Yes.
This year,
But that's
it
because
seemed
they
quite
did
pointless.
tweets more. And
They
stuff.
did. They
more.
did.
What are you doing, Ollie? They have a dog situation over here.
Ollie is jumping off
There
the
was
sofa.
a lot of. They did a lot of like. Alright.
Yeah, they haven't stirred the pot as much this
No,
year, I
but
don't
then
think.
they kind of had like they have with certain things like with the Amy
Yeah.
the Castle Moore stirred
Yeah.
stuff up.
I think Castle and Moore was actually perfectly timed this year.
Yeah.
Like every couple that was seemingly strong beforehand actually had a lot of cracks in it that obviously got played with when they went to Castle and Moore.
Yeah.
The dog's kind of bouncing on the sofa.
There we go.
Now, what do you think is one weird thing they could add into Love Island, as in the entire dynamic of the entire series, which would change it? Because I'm going to quickly throw this out there. I think if they added dogs in, it would help so much with like
Okay.
their own like mental emotional stability.
Yeah.
And also, it would make I would watch it so much more if there were dogs in it.
That's a
I
great
think
shout.
Olive would rock it.
Olive would
Digging
love it.
into the
Could you
sofa.
imagine? Olive trying to dig into the sofa,
She's currently head first. Butt in the air.
butt in the air.
That's a good shout.
Yeah. So
Dogs in
what
there.
would you guys like to add in? Maybe the ability to like maybe they could text each other and then the text messages come up on the screen.
Yeah, that's quite
That's
See
Actually
their
quite
private
good.
messages.
See their private messages.
They do text, don't they, between
Yeah.
themselves with their
Do
phones?
they though? Because
Yeah.
how's that allowed?
I think I
They
don't
only
know.
have, because obviously they're not their actual phones.
Yeah,
They've
they-
just got the numbers of each other in there.
But then that's why they're not getting any content because it's all going over WhatsApp.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Dogs. What would I do? What would I do? What would I do?
Cats.
I think they have just played it
Cats.
safe this year a
I think
bit,
they've
just
had
because
to,
of how everything
yeah.
that's come up.
Yeah.
So
But
they've
that
had
wasn't
to.
the show, I don't think. I think that was the after effects of the show.
Yeah,
So
and it's the fact that they had. I think I read that they have a bit of therapy straight away after, but they've got nothing to prepare them for
the life
like
of
the
us, like,
fame
Yeah,
stuff.
The fame
which I
stuff.
can totally get. You're all over the Daily Mail.
Yeah, exactly. So the aftercare of the show is not good.
But it might be now.
They might have improved it. I assume that they would improve
Yeah.
it.
I mean, they have to. I mean, like you said, Dani, like Amy's speech up when she came out and addressed everyone did seem quite rehearsed. Like she had professional help
Yeah.
to help her through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she had a lot of counselling
Yeah.
after
The whole thing.
Curtis, and it was the counsellors that helped her come to the decision to leave.
It is a real, like, if you really think about, like, the actual effects,
Yeah,
psychologically, it's
definitely.
so fucked.
Yeah.
It is.
And the fact that it's all televised as well, like all
And
the
you
things
forget, and, like,
yeah.
you're seeing these, like, literally the pores of the people,
Yeah.
because they're so close in the camera.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm just so judgy watching it. And it feels awful, but it feels really good, but it feels awful at the same
Yeah.
time.
I actually saw Amber picking her nose in a frame.
There you go.
Did you?
Today. Yeah. Did you not see that? And
Oh,
she just
awful.
forget that you're being. I mean, I totally would. I'd definitely be picking my nose.
You
or
just
something.
feel like...
I'm just surprised about how easily they forget because like new Islanders come in, they're acting so like natural.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be so subconscious about it, so
I
conscious of it.
just, like, no way.
To
Absolutely
be
no
fair,
way.
Oh,
that's
no way.
like literally 24/7 though. You can't be on edge acting
No.
up for the camera.
You
the
can't.
You know
entire
you're
time.
going
It's
in.
exhausting.
Yeah. Although maybe some people are.
Yeah.
I just don't trust Curtis at all.
Why not?
I don't know. I get a real
Is it his mannerism?
vibe against him. I initially I think he matched with Amy because it was like
easy
win.
option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, I have some time. I can actually maybe match someone else. And now I think he's being a complete slime ball. I don't know. I just get a really dodge vibe about him.
He's changed a lot from what we thought we knew of him.
Yeah, I thought he was like the good, innocent, like
dancer,
the friend that you could trust, that kind of person in there. But clearly, he's just like you said, like a little slime ball. Like,
just like I don't know.
It's just kind of sleazy now.
Yeah, something off about him.
Yeah,
bad vibes.
Have you seen the interview of his family on this morning? Though they're quite cute.
Really?
His brother's on Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah, AJ.
Really? Dancing runs in the family.
His dad's a dancer. Their dad's a dancer. Their mum's like in fitness, but their dad's a dancer.
That's really cool.
What did
got
they
snake
say?
hips. Well, they were just like they're really close family, and they're obviously really sad for him when he was upset and all these things. Danny's got zero time for that.
Zero time for that.
Zero time.
You go into this program for a reason. You know why you're going in.
Yeah.
You're either playing a game.
Yeah.
No, they're all playing a game. They're all playing to win.
Yeah.
And to be famous.
It is a game. They're like, I'm going to find love. It's like, are you going to find love? Or 50 grand and like fame and fortune for the next 30 years of your life.
Yeah.
Well, the next 2 years.
Next 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Max like 2 next shows and then you're done.
And that's it. Yeah.
I mean, does anyone know that? Actually, we do have a fairly OG I Love Island watcher in the room. He's standing very, very quiet.
Ollie.
Olive. But when in Ben and my early days, a few years ago, Ben and his house at uni were actually watching a series of Love Island on and off for fun,
I watched that.
chuckles. Yeah.
Did you watch the first ever one though?
No, I didn't watch the first
I
ever
think you're
one.
probably too young. But
Is
the
that
first
good?
ever one was when I was like 15. And they were, I think they were actually on an island and it had some like C-list celebs in it. And I remember it was great.
Really?
It was great. And then they brought it back like 10 years later.
Yeah, and then they were like, now there's limitations that we have to apply.
I had like Callum Best on it and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a real C-list, but it was a really good show.
The one that Ben was watching was the one with Miss England. Is it Miss England?
Really?
Miss GB. She lost Miss GB and she lost her title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one.
I heard about that.
That was a good. I've seen
Feature
that
Sex on TV. It's
whole
on
series.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix, and it's a juicy series.
Yeah,
it's
the
good.
first one was also good. The first one they did something so fucking brutal.
Really?
So they were all like actually quite great characters, and they brought the ex-girlfriend of one guy who was coupled up, and she came into the villa and all she did was just came in and she just said to him, "You're a fucking arsehole, you dumped me to come on this fucking show." Bollocked him and then left.
Yeah.
And it's all she came in for, and it was all on camera. And the girl
brilliant.
she was brilliant. The girl he was matched up with was like, "What the fuck? You told me you were broken up." Like, it was amazing.
You see, I think this is what they're holding back on though, because of, like you were saying, things that have happened over the last couple of years. I think this is what I mean by they're trying, which maybe they should be. Maybe it's right they should. Well, it probably is right they should be, but I do think that they have sacrificed a lot of that juice. To not risk any kind of major backlash and things like that happening.
Yeah, but it has affected entertainment
Massively. I feel like, and I think it's too much. There's too many ads.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's just become overwhelming.
Yeah.
And people are getting turned off by that.
But because of this year, do you think you guys are going to watch it next year?
Yeah,
Because I know,
obviously.
of course, we will. We will.
But it will die eventually unless they sort it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never have a. Do you remember we were Dani and I were at a festival in Brighton last weekend, and we saw someone with a Love Island water bottle.
I also
Really?
saw a 45-year-old woman one the other day as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't personally own one of those. I think that's a little bit too fanny.
I also would never shop from my saw it first.
Major fan.
No.
Oh, I sort of.
Or Precision Thing, or Boohoo.
All of the ones that are sponsored on there.
All of the ones that are sponsored. And VO5, I am hating.
I have some of their products, but I don't. I want to disown them because I'm seeing them on.
So bad.
Yeah.
Just Eat as well. I mean, I'm boycotting. I can't stand that
See,
advert.
they've gone.
Somebody said Just Eat.
They've gone.
But it's stuck in your head. It works.
I hate it.
So it's very interesting. I feel like we're being negative Nancy's, but it's just interesting.
We've seen this change happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see. It's a negative correlation of change.
But also, as dating in real life is changing, it's also kind of changing as well.
Yeah.
Like in the first program, if you were coupled up, you were like coupled up. But now it's like, oh, we're not coupled up unless we're. It's kind of the way people are viewing dating is different.
Like half boyfriend girlfriend is a thing.
Yeah,
that's
going to
be a thing now. That's going to be a thing now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
That's like seeing each other. I'd have say that was just seeing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad asked me recently for the hierarchy of how it works. He was like, how does it work now?
I don't know how it works. How does it work?
He was like, so I said to Dad, I was like, well, Dad, I'm not exactly a guru of the dating world, but the way I saw it was you meet someone and you're just like chatting or whatever, and then maybe things evolve, and then you're seeing each other.
Yeah.
And that kind of merges into exclusivity, I'd
Or
say.
dating and then it's
Yeah, so where does dating come in? Is that
I always say dating is when you're exclusive.
Yeah, like I'm
But
dating.
you could say that you're
them.
dating around as in you're going on many dates with many people,
very
or you're
confusing.
dating as in exclusively dating one
It's
person.
very
I
confusing.
see.
Yeah. See, I would say I'm dating, but then I'd
Then you have to have that
probably still
conversation, don't you?
Yeah.
Then you have to have the convo.
Yeah.
Oh, you are or not?
And then they're like, oh, we're not. And you're like, oh.
You're like, oh, I thought
Yeah, I
we
thought we
were.
were,
I would have a ring.
That's
I was
exactly
gonna
what Ben
propose.
said to me. He was like, "Oh, I thought we were." I was like, "Are we together or not?" Because I was just like, "I'm not gonna be ghosted again." And Ben was like, "Oh, I thought we were." And that happened to another friend.
That my ex, but it took him a year to say it. A
Yeah.
year, seeing him for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
then he was like, oh yeah, no, you are.
Guys just get comfortable.
Yeah, but I fucking say it.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
fucking say
ask, but because if you ask, you're then like, oh, there's so much pressure, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
If you don't ask, they're like sleeping with other people. Where you're
Yeah.
not sleeping, like it's
Yeah.
just like, come on,
Yeah.
everyone just needs to.
And it's almost like nowadays it's almost uncool to ask as well. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
like,
can't
where's
ask.
that come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gross word. You
Yeah.
like all these people you're talking to, apart from me, or in relationships, they actually don't have a say on this.
Yeah, we-
You're a single one here.
It doesn't count if we say it at all. Have you guys actually heard of these anti-dating apps?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you
Have
should
you heard
try
of them?
that.
Oh, great. Yeah.
It's to help you get over a heartbreak or whatever.
Oh. Like
Yeah.
what? Going on loads of dates?
No, I don't know. It's just an app that helps you get over.
I mean, I don't know how
That's
an
so
app can
weird.
get you through the pain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've got an app
The-
for that.
Broken hearted.
Oh, I'm miserable. Let me just install my app for
Oh, I've
that.
just been dumped. What do I do?
App.
App it.
App it.
App
Get
it
on the
up.
app, download it.
And then you accidentally see your ex with their new girlfriend
And then you
on
cry.
another app, and then you die.
on old Tinder.
Or Facebook.
Do
Oh,
you-
on Tinder. I actually matched with my ex on Tinder. Oh, like Bumble. It was
Recently?
so awkward. No, like maybe like 6 months after we broke up. I don't know how, because I'm miles away from him. And I swiped, and then he came up, and I was like, fuck.
You matched.
It worked.
And you matched
No, I
them?
swiped the other
Oh,
way.
you swiped the
But
other way.
it came up, and I was like,
Nightmare.
yeah, nightmare.
Do you think, bringing it back to Love Island, if they brought in a contestant from last year's Love Island to this year,
Well, that's interesting.
would that add some spice to this series?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
who would they bring?
Like Wes, I think.
I feel like they've got their careers set though. They don't need to take a step back into Love Island.
Yeah,
True.
Love Island.
Love Island.
Love Island. Love Island.
Love Island.
No, that's true though. Or someone from like another series gone by, or a C-list celeb. They're gonna have to pull out some celebs.
Or could you imagine Celeb Love Island, like Big
It's-
Big
yeah.
Brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might have to whack in Katie Price.
I mean, she'd be up for it, I
She would
reckon.
She is
Oh,
a
yeah.
I heard
nightmare.
she's on a career comeback.
Now, do we think the narration level is getting better year by year or worse?
Worse.
Because the ballroom dancer jokes, I liked it. It went on a little bit too long, but I really liked the jokes that he made.
He's really funny, but I'm annoyed with him a little bit. It's too
Really?
much.
This has been the worst year for him, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Do you think?
But I
But
think
to
he's
be
got
fair,
nothing to go on.
exactly. I
Yeah.
was going to say. I mean, he made the funniest joke he'd made was honestly the tortoise
The
one
tortoise
yesterday.
one,
Yeah, so
that was brilliant.
explain that again. So what happened?
So
So
the camera on a.
Yeah, you know the
thing.
Oh,
camera
was
on
it a
the
tracking
video.
camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panning one.
And he was saying that it was on a tortoise.
Oh, okay. I love that
Spit it
kind of
out.
stuff.
Yeah.
I love when he kind of makes fun of the show a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I think he can bounce off the sillier personalities
Yeah.
way easier, whereas the problem is with this year, they are all so serious.
Yeah.
So, like, what does he have to really kind of go off? It's
Yeah.
difficult. It's like the guy who used to commentate or, like, be the voiceover for Come Dine With Me. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant show.
I
Yeah.
love him.
Caroline Flack.
Thoughts?
Thoughts on Caroline Flack?
Yeah.
I like her hair this year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I honestly actually don't. I feel very indifferent to Caroline Flack either way. I don't really think much about her at all.
Interesting.
In terms of, I'd like, as in, like, I don't overly like her, I don't overly dislike. I've just
She's
genuinely
not in
feel
it that
different.
much this year.
Oh yeah, you're right. actually.
Yeah, I mean she used to be in it like every
Yeah.
part of it, and
Yeah.
she's not really been in it as much.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Because she knows it's boring. She's like, I'm not going on that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, maybe that's why I feel indifferent. I just haven't seen much of her.
She
So I don't dislike
I
her,
don't
I
think
just-
there's a lot of love for Caroline.
Who was
Flack.
it she was dancing with at that party? There were
Joe.
news that they.
Wes.
No.
No, there was another one.
another
This
one.
year.
Yeah,
It's the
Someone's
guy.
ex.
The guy
Every single year there's been like rumours about her and a different
Yeah.
ex-Love Island.
that. It was the guy that was trying to get with Maura.
Tom.
Oh,
Tom,
Tom
yeah.
Teller.
Apparently there was
I forgot.
them grinding or something and singing karaoke in the after party thing.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
What are your thoughts on that situation with Tom? with because do you feel like Tom got it
One more,
right?
The
Or do
classic
you feel,
of just like, oh, it's just a joke.
that was a memorable moment actually.
That was actually a great moment.
That was actually
That
great.
one handled that really well.
Yeah.
Didn't move from his.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't have said that to the boys anyway. Like,
Even if it is like lad banter, I think it's highly disrespectful.
Oh, and also he was gonna have sex with her.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because
Yeah.
of
Like
that.
he was playing it off as if, oh no, it was a joke, but that was his
he felt,
intention.
yeah.
I get his thought process of why he said
Yeah, I
that,
do too.
but also you just don't say that.
Yeah.
I mean, you do say it in a WhatsApp group. You know, someone made a great joke. I think it was actually him. I think it was on Aftersun. Someone said that's a guy. That's that. They haven't got WhatsApp, so they haven't got anywhere to put that. But that is
Oh
in the guy's
yeah,
WhatsApp
okay,
group.
I suppose so.
So what he said, many guys say
Yeah.
when they put it in a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
He
Which is
shouldn't have
fine.
said
Keep
it.
it in there.
Yeah.
Just how could he be so stupid? Like she'd already
She's right
said that
there.
she was there. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't as if she was sneaking up.
Yeah.
on it. He knew that she was there and said it anyway.
Yeah.
What I think is funny is as soon as the producers saw that, they're like, oh my god, we've got content that we can
Content!
fully milk now.
Yes.
Okay.
Milk
They
it.
loved that.
Every next time on Love
Yeah.
Island, they make it look amazing. And
I mean, this time
Yeah.
it was Anna that was shocked about hearing Anton
Oh,
get the girl's
smooth.
number, and that wasn't as
Silly.
that wasn't as exciting as I
It's
thought it
just
was
made
going to
up.
be.
So made up,
I
yeah.
mean, in this episode we just watched, we saw Curtis give
That was more interesting.
Maura the back massage.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
think that was
yeah.
more
The
cringy
worst.
or more like what was the purpose of that?
The worst massage. How not to do a
Intrusive.
massage.
It didn't look like a good massage at all.
Literally just prod her, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she was prodding his
So
inner
about what
leg.
you said about her little finger in his leg hole.
Well, her little thing. Well, because she's obviously in full seduction mode with
Of course,
her.
always, yeah.
But it's interesting though. The point with her is like, I like that, and I do agree with her about this. It's 2019. Why can't women
Yeah.
express
Yeah.
their sexuality
Yeah,
for sure?
No, you're right.
But I do also think there's kind of maybe a not
Social
a
line.
Yeah, just a social line in terms of having a bit of self-respect. Also, some guys don't like that. She lays it on so
Too much.
thick. It's
She does.
a bit like walking around like with your boobs out. It's like you're giving everything.
Yeah.
Why not just like build it up and then have a private, intimate moment? Do you know what I mean?
It was like
That's
when
why Tommy got freaked out.
Yeah.
So he said 20. He's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this? He was just like too much for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pushed him away.
Yeah, and Curtis, I think she's going to push away as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is a
It's
bit
like,
too much.
whoa.
Like, obviously, there's a line between being able to express like your sexuality and being like able to joke about sexual things, but like that's different from actually being like that and actually being like promiscuous with those things.
Yeah.
There's like a complete line between talking about it and joking about it and actually doing it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you said, that's what you're going to attract.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Unfortunately, we still have people on this
Yeah.
planet who are going to react to stuff
Yeah.
like that. I think she dealt with it really well, but I do think that she should try and maybe learn to just rein it in a bit.
She's a bit crude with it.
Yeah, crude, exactly.
Rather than being flirty with it, she crosses the line into crude.
Yeah, totally.
But
No.
again, it's like, she's allowed to. It's like
She's
very,
allowed to.
Yeah.
It's very.
Well, exactly, yeah,
It's
why
just
can't
socially
she?
awkward. Don't just say it like rando. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
randomly said.
I guess the main thing as well is don't be actually from another perspective, don't be surprised if it pushes guys away because
Yeah.
like I say, a lot of guys don't find that attractive.
Yeah.
Many decent guys actually don't find that overly attractive.
Yeah.
I mean, of course they love it privately, I'm sure, but like just out and about loudly when you're getting to know them, there's so much more to talk about with someone and get to know them than
Yeah.
just talking dirty to them or
You think she would have learned that from pushing Tommy away, but she
I think
obviously
that's
hasn't.
her default mechanism
Yeah.
is
Do
to
you
go
think?
for that.
Because it's probably
That
worked
we
before
It's
with other
worked
guys.
before, 'cause she's a beautiful girl, so it's
Yeah.
probably like how she, and then it kind of
Or
evolves
it
from there.
could come from she gets a lot of attention that way.
Yeah.
But obviously she hasn't learned, like obviously the attention, she loves the attention from it or whatever, but that doesn't lead to a long-term relationship or what she actually wants.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
but in her head that's how she gets the attention, so that's what she's going to keep on
Well,
doing
she was in
even
a
though it's not the
9-year
result.
relationship.
Was she?
Yeah.
That's probably
Oh my
that as
God.
well. Yeah.
She was engaged.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god! Now
I do
all of a
like her
sudden
though. I
she's-
feel like,
she's entertaining.
Yeah.
and also I feel like she's actually got a good heart deep down.
She has, I think so, and I really like the fact she genuinely was nervous around Curtis. That was, I think, that the true her.
Weird, though.
It is random, but
Just
she
don't
was
seem
It's a
nervous.
weird match,
That was a
but she did
weird
hint towards
match.
it, which is what we're
I know, it's
fueling
so-
on here.
So weird.
Yeah.
Okay, now, finally, before we move on to a small quiz that I have for you guys about your
Yes.
Love Island experience of this. Is it Series 5?
God, I don't
The
know.
one that we're on?
Right.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is
Maybe
Season
6 with
5.
the old one.
Before we move on to that, our ratings out of 10 for this season so far, this series so far.
10 being.
10 being, this is the best one yet. 1 being, this is terrible, I've stopped watching it. Where do you guys stand on that?
Got a solid 4.
It's really that bad.
Well, there have been some juicy moments.
Peaks and troughs. But overall...
Yeah, I'd
D.
actually, not to follow, be a sheep here, but I
follow
probably
you,
would... Yeah, true, back off.
Bring it all back around.
Back off my Ovi. Sorry, Ben, love you. I would go for a 4. Yeah,
4.
as well.
Penny?
I don't know. I feel like I agree with it. It's not a great season. Like, I'm not fully invested in it. But at the same time, we are all still watching it every night.
No, but I just want to get through it.
Yeah. So I would give it like a 5 or a 6. I reckon.
Fair.
Like, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I've definitely watched way worse TV shows, but...
Very true.
Yeah.
I think it's the characters personally for me.
Yeah.
They're just not as... They're just serious. And I just find that really
But
just
they're
be
like-
a little bit more light-hearted and...
Very, like millennial.
True. Well,
Penny
not our
pointed towards
age.
Penny,
We're
yeah.
millennials, aren't we?
I don't know.
You guys are millennials. We're generation...
Yeah, they're not millennials.
Z.
We're millennials.
It's
X.
that generation now, whereas
A,
last
B,
year it was our
C.
generation.
Generation... What are you,
So it's
Generation
different.
X?
I don't know.
I don't know. One of
I think
those.
so. Oh yeah, I think
or Y,
so.
I
Because
don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just into millennials, which I didn't realise.
Congratulations.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, we've got...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, now I have a quick quiz for you guys on your knowledge of this series so far. It's just simple. I'm going to ask you the question, and there is an obvious answer, and the first person to say it, they get a point. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
Yes.
it's
No prize.
chilled. There's no prize.
Can we get
Who's
organised
a
prize?
You can get a high five from
Yeah,
the host.
great.
Which
Who
is
gets
me.
Ovi?
Who gets over, right? Okay, so first person to shout it out. There's going to be some easy ones. There's going to be some difficult ones.
Right.
There's going to be some multiple answer ones. Question number 1: which islander is a scientist?
You want to... 1 point.
Katie got that 1 point. You guys are going to have to keep track of your points.
There's
'cause-
another one. There's 2 scientists.
What's that?
Sharif.
Do we just shout it out or do we have
Just shout it out. Just shout it out.
No, Anna was like a pharmacist.
That was it.
Question number 2.
I'm not
Question number 2. Where is Amy from?
Wedding.
Danny got that.
Yeah.
Oh.
How old is Michael?
29.
23.
No.
26.
24?
6.
28.
5.
27.
27. Katie got that right. Just guessing those numbers. He's 27.
Sorry, Michael.
He does a little bit. Sorry, Michael. Who was the first person to enter the island after the original group entered?
Molly.
Molly May. Yep, Danny got a point. Who were the 2 boys Molly May invited into the hot tub for her chosen
Curtis
2
and
dates?
Tommy.
Yeah, you got it. Danny again.
Nice.
Jesus.
How many islanders have been dumped from the island as of today?
8.
7.
5.
No,
6.
9.
no,
10.
no,
Oh, loads.
Oh, there's loads.
Yeah,
Catherine, what?
14. 15.
No,
16.
18.
no,
20.
21.
no,
22.
12.
No, just
11.
skip it.
no.
Hard pass.
No, it's fine.
32.
13.
No,
Higher or lower?
lower.
Oh, 8.
9.
No.
10. It's definitely at least 10.
Higher than 10.
12.
No.
13.
11.
It's lower than 30 something, which is what you
13.
said. No,
14.
no,
15.
no. Wait, what did you say?
23.
No, what did you say?
17.
17, Penny got a point.
Yay.
17, I
17.
17, you don't think it.
No.
You're like, who? No, I can only think of 4.
Yeah.
Question number 7. What was the name of the islander who was removed from the island?
Sharif.
Danny, you're fully on
Oh,
it.
single
On
after
the
Ovi.
mind, I'm after Ovi.
What phrase did Lucy always try to integrate into
Bev.
this? Bev and
Oh my god, I've forgotten that because it was so awful.
Bev,
It's
and what was the
terrible.
other one that she used? It was Bev. What is it? was the
He's really bevy.
Bevy, yeah. So I'll give you 2 a point. You both get a point each there. It was Bev and Bevy. Which islanders are from Essex? There's 4 islanders from Essex.
Old or new?
Elma.
Always. Elma is
Joe.
1. Yep.
The new girl.
Oh no, Joe actually isn't. Joe's from London.
Oh, is he?
The new
Okay.
girl. What's her name?
Francesca. That's
Yeah.
my point.
That's your point, yeah.
Thanks
2
for the
other,
hint, though.
2 boys from Essex. One of them is still in the villa, one of them isn't anymore.
Oh,
Chris.
boys are from Essex.
Chris, yep, Danny a point. And one other that has already left the island.
Oh, is he like a Casa Amor guy?
Maybe.
Dan, that Dan guy?
No.
No.
George?
George, yeah, you got it right. There
Oh,
we
is
go.
it George? Monotone George.
What points are we on?
George.
I'm on like 100. Kate's on 4.
What?
He's
Absolutely
on.
not. You were giving me hints.
I'm more than you.
Wait, who won that one? Didn't I get 2 and
You
Danny
got 2 each, yeah, 2 each.
Well, so basically tying.
Final question. What about this? We'll leave it out of you 2, is that alright?
Yeah.
We'll leave it out.
Oh, Penny.
It's fine, I'm on
Final
1 anyway.
Final question.
I'm just not a quick thinker.
Final question, okay? And you guys are going to rock, paper, scissors to who goes first. Alright?
Okay, hang on a sec.
It's a number one. It's a number one.
Wait, is it 3 elements of what paper scissors?
no,
Are you going to do water
I
again?
was going to do rock, paper, or scissors.
Well, you said this last
No,
time.
I pinky promise on my life I will do rock, paper, or scissors.
What a blow.
That's a serious accusation
If I
to me.
don't,
Serious accusation to me.
on my life.
That's a very serious
And I'm
accusation.
taking it seriously.
Alright, okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, man.
Okay, so Dani gets to go first, but then you guys will go back and forth until you get it right.
Alright.
It's number one again. How
Okay.
many episodes have there been of Love Island Series 5 as of today? Dani first.
Give me a sec.
And also, I'm going to say higher or low after you say it.
26.
Ooh.
Higher,
32.
higher,
38.
lower,
34.
higher,
36.
lower.
35.
35! Well done!
35
You've done
hours we've watched.
35 hours worth of this series.
Some of
How
them
many
are more
days
than
is
an
that?
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
Over 35 hours.
that's a day and a, what, a day,
Day
and a
and a
bit?
half.
Day and a half.
Solid. Imagine if you watched it for a day and a half.
We'd
You'd
be crazy.
like,
We'd be, oh my god,
you
Caroline.
wouldn't know what had happened.
You'd actually become one of them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be
More.
so confrontational.
You'd be saying
with anything.
Bevy.
Be
so
like, why
much.
did you not tell me that, though? Why did you not tell me that?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
Where's your head at, mate? No, what is it they say? Lose my head.
my head. I lost my head.
I can lose my
No,
head.
what is
Or
it?
my eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
My head's turned.
Head's
My
turned.
head. No, what's the thing Wes used to say last year? Like, but could you be happier or whatever that
Yeah,
was.
could you be
Yeah.
happier?
Yeah.
And this year, see, even this year, it is
It's
what
not
it
funny.
is. It's
Yeah.
not
It's
funny.
what it is.
It is what it is. It's not
Yeah, but that's
right.
just not funny this
No, no.
year. Whereas
It's not.
DBS Society last
DBS
year
Society,
Yeah.
classic.
was
That was funny.
amazing.
Doing bits.
Okay, girls, thank you ever so much. We might be moving on to the having games episode if you guys are up for it, which would
Yeah.
be it would be a lot shorter than this, and I'm going to get Ben involved as well.
Yes.
Ben can't wait.
But for now, we're going to end this episode. So before we finish, do you guys have any shout outs? I'm going to start. I want to shout out Ollie the dog for being here. Thank you, Ollie, for participating and being able
Legend.
to hear your presence in the background. Girls, do you have any shout outs?
Can I just say thank you to everyone listening to our ongoing chat about Love Island?
Yeah,
If
thank
you've
you,
just
guys.
watched it,
Yeah.
probably not going to want to listen.
Yeah.
But thank you for the support.
Shout outs to the friends, the family, the
Do
colleagues.
you
Just
say
for
earlier? The nomination.
well, I just want to say a big thank you for this opportunity and all the support that my loved ones in my life have given me so far.
Director, producer.
Yeah, we entered a competition earlier on Instagram and I thanked the friends, family,
all the support.
for supporting the nomination by Dani in the competition.
That's
so
cute,
we'll
that's
see.
That's a weird win.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Is that legit your shout out?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I would say. What about yours, Dani?
Mine was the
Oh, to the viewers of this.
listeners. They don't do it.
Oh, listeners. Listeners.
I'm going to shout out Katie for amazing fajitas earlier.
Yeah, thank you, Katie and Ben.
Thank
Katie-
That was
you.
great.
I made it too.
I mean, you were in here
You-
crying. with
I
the
mean,
onions.
you literally left me out there. You were
grated all
crying because
cheese.
of
I made
onions.
all the guac.
Crying. You were
And I supported you cutting that chicken.
I'm going to shout out to Ben for being in there as well, helping out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
I'm going
Thanks,
home.
Ben.
I'm also going to shout out Rebecca if she's listening.
Yeah, Rebecca.
Yes, big
Rebecca.
shout out
Also-
to Rebecca.
Inside joke.
It's a joke, sorry.
Thank you for listening, everyone. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. Listen to us on Spotify and iTunes, and you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/having words. Feel free to leave us an iTunes review if you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next week or in the Having Games episode. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Bye. Catch you later.